Hey team, wanted to do a quick video. We have got so many new amazing people on our team, and I thought it would be fun just to kind of share my story for those of you who already heard it, share my story again, and give you a little background about my journey with Plexus to kind of give you an idea of where I started and where I am now and where I'm planning to go. So my story starts in June 2014. My daughter was 5 months old, and I was exhausted. I had just gone back to work, and I would only wake up when my head hit the computer screen in front of me. I was that exhausted. And that was with taking 3 regular Cokes in the morning, and this would be all before 10 a.m. And I've always liked sodas, but I've never been a soda drinker for caffeine, and I was just begging for anything to go into my body to give me energy. And I had seen Sarah's posts about Plexus and energy, and I honestly really liked it that it was a drink and not a pill, because I don't really like taking pills. So I gave it a shot. I'm one of those lucky people that had no die-off symptoms. Within the first day, I felt amazing and didn't have any sodas and thought, I'm done, this is good. So I immediately signed up to be an ambassador just to get my product cheaper at wholesale price. So from there, I then started, my main focus was energy. I needed to stay awake. I needed to stay awake. I needed to be awake to come home and take care of my daughter and my husband and do all the things that I was used to doing in life while on maybe 2 or 3 hours of sleep because I had a new baby. One of the things I didn't realize was probably a couple months later, I decided to try the triplex combo. And I have actually battled IBS symptoms since 5th grade. 5th grade was when it started, and my parents started taking me to the hospital quite frequently, always thinking I was having an appendicitis. It didn't happen until the day after my honeymoon. I actually did get appendicitis, but it's been constant. It's been different tests, different surgeries, different diets, anything we can do to get me to be able to digest food properly and not be sick. It was just a huge battle. I'm very lucky to have a very supportive family and a very supportive husband, and at the time he was a very supportive boyfriend, that we would go out to dinner and we'd have to turn around and go back home because I'd be sick. And I tried triplex, and I was off all of my medicine for IBS symptoms. And we're talking anti-nausea, anti-diarrheal medication, anti-bloating medication, anything that you can think of, I was taking it. And now all I take is the probiotic and the BioCleanse, and I'm done. It's great. It's like having a brand new life, and it is absolutely amazing. So if either of you have any questions, or any of you have any questions about either mommy energy or IBS, I'm your girl. I know all about it. I can relate to it, and I can talk about it in severe detail. Next, I kind of want to talk about my Plexus journey, because I think it's really interesting. It's really easy to compare yourself to others, and you don't want to do that in this business. You don't want to do that in life in general. It's just keeping up with the Joneses is not worth your time. You want to be on your own journey and do what makes sense for you. I'm going to share my screen here in a little bit, but I actually sold jewelry. It was not an MLM, but it was a jewelry business, Chloe and Isabel, that I don't really know why I started selling that. It really was not a good fit for me, and I still look at that as a huge failure. That I had just decided to stop selling Chloe and Isabel when I tried Plexus for the first time. And that was one of the main reasons I didn't want to sell. I felt like I had failed so miserably at that business before that I was embarrassed to tell people I was trying to sell something new. And I thought, I know they're not going to believe anything I say. They're just going to say, oh, this is Amanda's new thing. It'll be done in a month, and, you know, pay no mind. It'll be fine. Let's just maybe try it and appease her, or like we bought a pair of earrings just to appease her and then move on. So that was one of the main reasons that it took me a long, long time to sell. So I'm going to share my screen with you so I can kind of show you what this is. So I made a handy dandy little timeline. So in June 2014, like I said, I signed up to be an ambassador for the wholesale price. Sarah tried so hard that she thought, you know, rank to this, or get someone to join your team, or just have a sale, or do something. And I wasn't going to do it. I wasn't ready. I was really emotionally beat down by my failure. And I just thought that I couldn't, I just wasn't ready to sell. And so if you're feeling that way, I would encourage you to email me personally and let's talk. I can extremely relate to that. And just let me know what you're going through. And I support you 110%. I will never pressure anyone to sell who does not want to sell. I will always tell people about the opportunity because it completely has changed my life. But if you are nervous about selling, if you are scared of what people are going to think about you, message me. Let's talk, because I definitely understand and we can talk through it. So in December 2014, I finally decided to make a Plexus post with the hopes of selling. I did get some customers. I think I did hit, I hit 300 PV my first month, 500 my second month. And I actually got 3 ambassadors in February, but because they had split up in different, before the 25th and after the 25th, I didn't rank silver until March 31st. So ranking silver was a huge accomplishment for me. And when you look at that, it took me 9 months to hit silver. So when you see people that are, you know, going fast start gold, or they hit silver their first week, that is phenomenal for them. You should be happy for them. You should celebrate them and put those good vibes out there into the world. But if it takes you 9 months to go silver, it's fine. It's totally fine, I promise. So it took me 9 months to hit silver. I was super excited. I, of course, was still working the business, and so I hit gold pretty soon after that. It was just the month after I hit gold. And when I hit gold, it was a big deal for me, that it just made me realize, holy crap, I can do this. I can really do this. I can't believe I can do this, but I can, and I'm good at this. I like this. So I would say my line got drawn in the sand when I hit gold. And then, again, I stayed at gold for a little while, from April 30th to August 25th. August 25th, I just hit senior gold, but I continued to work the business. I continued to plant seeds. I continued to talk to people. I continued to get more customers if more customers made more sense than ambassadors. If, you know, ambassadors sometimes make sense, sometimes customers make more sense. Whatever, we're in the business of helping people, and we're in the business of making sure people are comfortable with their decisions. So we want to do whatever makes sense for them, not what makes sense for us, what makes sense for them financially and where they are right now in their personal journey. So from April to August 25th, I hit senior gold in August 25th. And if all goes well, this month it's still happening. September 25th, I should hit ruby, and then expecting to be in October should be senior ruby. So I wanted to show you that, not in a bragging sense, but in a way of showing you there are these floods of when you rank up, and then there is a time of a lull time that you're really just working the business. You are planting those seeds, excuse me, and really getting the message out there. You want to get that message out there that you are here to help people. So that is just my little bit on, I really think it's important for people to see where you might see someone ranked up and say, oh, well, I'm sure she was a fast starter, or I'm sure she did that. I know Jamie Mays, she's Sapphire with our company. She's in our upline, and it took her 6 months to hit silver. And you just need to realize that even people that got here in the beginning, their journey is what matters. It's not anybody else's journey that matters. It is your journey, what makes sense for you and what makes sense for your timing, for your life and your family. If anyone needs any ideas of like, oh, I just don't know if it's the right time, or if you just want to talk it out, message me, email me, let's talk it out. I hope this was helpful to give you guys an idea. I know that all of these ranks, I am completely in debt to my team. You guys are the most phenomenal people on the planet, and you are all going to be diamonds. I know you are because you all have the drive, you all have the gift and the want to help people, and you're in this to help people, and that's why we do this. So hope that helps a little bit, and hope everyone has a good night, and go Powered by Plexus.